I'm not 4K resolution. I'm Cameron, you fucking idiot.
Your 4K resolution.
No, you're 4K resolution. I'm cool.
I'm going to bed.
You're not going to bed. I'm going to bed.
I'm not going to bed.
You know what we should do? You know what we should do?
Let's hear it. Yeah, the box. Oh. I'm becoming red. Oh yes. Yes, I actually am a mod on r/Halo.
Ah.
Speaking of Halo. What?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
Nick, would you like to tell us what we're here to talk about?
Pain.
Fun.
It's 6:37 in the morning. I'm way too tired to do this, but we have to do it regardless, because in a week from now, you're not gonna fucking remember a thing about this game.
Oh, you know what? That's really true, honestly.
The original
have
3
said.
Halo games.
The original 3 Halo games.
We played through all of them.
Alright, so let me just ask a question first. We're going from Donovan to Nick.
Oh, are we gonna have to...
In order, what out of the 3, what's your order of favorites?
Okay. Oh no, that's such a hard choice.
Yeah, it's a really hard choice, and you get 3. Well, which do you think is the best? Both of you.
The best? I have my choice. Nick, what do you think is the best?
3 was the pinnacle for me.
I was
think it
gonna say
really-
the same thing. Yeah. I think it would
Tied
be...
together the elements of the first 2. The best elements.
I would say 3, 1, 2, but I'm only against 2 because of how much stuff I had to go through.
For
with it.
reference, they tried playing Halo 2 on Legendary mode, and they are Halo virgins. That did not go very
Get
well.
a job,
No,
please.
no.
We tried.
No. When I say virgin, I mean that in the sense of...
The God, like the Virgin
No.
Mary or whatever.
I mean that
I'm not
in the sense of purity.
Yeah.
You were pure.
We didn't know it.
You went into this expecting a fun experience. You went to play Halo 2 thinking it would be as fun as Halo 1, and you
No,
were
it
wrong.
was not. That doesn't make it
You
bad.
were
But
wrong.
it was not.
Charter is never
Halo
done.
2 is... Halo 2 is fun.
It's fun.
Halo
is
2 is
never
fun as
died.
hell. Halo 2 is an amazing ride. But you know what else it is? It's fucking difficult.
It's difficult. I did not.
I love Halo 2 a lot because here's the thing. Nick, what's your order, by the way, of favorite
Same.
games?
3, 2, 1.
Same one.
3, 1, 2. Yeah.
3, 1, 2? Okay. Here's the thing. Halo 1 is very simple.
I like
It gives a very simple story, and it gives a very simple ending. What were your thoughts, positives and negatives on Halo 1?
Halo 1.
Now remember, it's the first game in the series.
Okay.
And it was one of the first big, like, first-person shooter games
blow up.
for... No. It was the big first-person
was.
shooter game for the Xbox.
Okay. Well, I think it does good with, like, the world building and stuff. I think that's, like, where the... I would want to go in, like, 1, 2, 3. But, like, if I'm starting with 1, it goes a lot with world building. Giving you all the locations, and then all of these different species that inhabit these locations. And then throughout the game, as it progresses, it ties one thing into another, and it connects into a story. And then when you have that established story, you get to the final section. But then, from what you learn in that game, you can put in Halo 2 and 3. But I think it does a really good job of establishing all the basic concepts that you would be able to use in a sequel. And I think it would be fine by itself. But I think it's even better when you add more to it.
I was talking about gameplay.
Oh, you know, well, god damn it! Yeah, the gameplay was fun.
I was talking about, like, what was the positive, what were the fun parts of Halo 1, and what were the
alright.
bridges of Halo 1?
Don't!
Yeah.
So
Everything was fun. You shot things. Then you found this. Then you found bridges,
bridges.
and you passed them.
Bridges.
And you finally thought you were done because holy shit, I'm done with the bridges.
They're so long.
And then the level makes you backtrack later.
Yeah, I was about to say that's my number one criticism with Halo 1. Backtrack.
Backtracking is. There was a lot.
Every time there's a bridge, there's a 50% chance that you have to go back across the bridge.
And Halo 1
Yes.
had a lot of bridges.
Yes.
A lot of bridges.
Halo 1, you pretty much have to go back through what?
Halo
you have to
1.
win-
There,
yeah.
Isn't there like
Oh
an
my
entire
God.
level where you just backtrack?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
I know the exact
There-
one you're talking about. Yes.
What fucking level is it? It's level 7. Level 7 or 8 is literally just doing the same level that you did 2 levels ago, but backwards.
But backwards.
It's doing the snow level, but
Oh,
backwards.
a couple levels
And that was like my
backwards.
least favorite one.
They did the same exact thing with Truth and Reconciliation.
Yeah.
The Mon's different, because the Mon is the Mon.
We played the library.
Don't
We don't talk about
fucking talk about that.
that. We'll get to that. Maybe.
That is a word that has been banned. It should be unspoken.
Yes.
Well, you know what? No, fuck it. Let's talk about it. The library.
But
And-
what is that? Okay.
I'm done talking about the library.
No, we're talking about the library because I have so many feelings on that. Let me just say first, what was your favorite part of Halo 1?
Favorite part.
Favorite level?
Hard to choose.
Nicholas, go first.
Pick up funny shotgun as the holy grail of the hell that is the library.
Okay, so yep, the moment you get the shotgun for the first time, that's the but that is probably one of my favorite
That's
moments.
the saving grace of the library because it just makes you want to die. But then you pick up the shotgun and it's monkey brain.
Donovan, as you were saying, Mr. Socks over your actual.
Listen, it gets
But
cold.
you suck.
It gets cold. But like, I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure the biggest thing that comes to mind is the flood. It's always that, cause like, I don't know. You like when you start off the game, you get like, hey, here's a weapon, you can change it, and here's things that you can shoot at, which give you more weapons. And you're like, okay, this is awesome. And then when you like get into the flood and learn about all the junk that it has, and you learn that you could just like, it's literally just mass killing. It's just Doom, but with alien parasites. And it might be my bias, but I really like that gameplay style. And I especially like how it like plays out throughout the levels and throughout the rest of the story. And I just think it's really, really fun to do.
There's not really much to talk about with Halo 1 because
Yeah,
Halo 1's
honestly.
very
1 and 3 do have a thing with the flood, and that's its presence.
yes.
Presents.
Its presence
Halo 2
completely flips the mood on its head.
Yeah, Halo 1's flood reveal of it being the first reveal
Scary.
is probably one of my favorite levels in all of gaming. It is, to be fair, I played the game when I was 7, alone.
Nostalgia bias, yeah.
No, Donovan.
Horror.
The
bias.
level for me is horrifying because I remember sitting there. I had to play across the room. I had my chair backwards,
Okay.
sitting, looking over my chair, trying to play the game because I didn't want to see what was actually going on.
Oh, I see.
I
see
was
where you're coming from.
spooked
And that's just
because
how effective it
the
is.
whole level is made
To spook.
spooky.
Yeah.
Because Halo 1 is a foundation.
Yep.
It's a good establishment to have a running story with no filler, no bullshit. And that's what the next 2 games are, I
Build.
argue.
It's the foundation.
There's hardly any filler, there's hardly any bullshit. It's
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with it.
a continuous
Well,
story.
there is, but-
It'll bring you back to places you've been. It'll show you same concepts you've seen before, but it'll all be necessary and it'll all make sense.
Oh, I'm just starting to think of this. Now that you said that, I'm trying to like think of a house analogy. I don't know why. I'm thinking like grounds, walls, roofs. Don't
Fucking
ask.
house.
Yeah, you'll see later on. You'll see later on. No, you probably won't. But okay.
Motherfuckers building a house.
Trust me, it's very important. It's my analogy.
Anyhow,
This cup is gray.
moving on to this is where the real conversation starters will begin.
All right.
Pros and cons with Halo 2.
Tartarus. Okay, we won't talk about that.
I can
Teammates.
Teammate. No! That doesn't count.
I would have beat Tartarus if it was just me.
No! Okay, you probably would have.
I have a what is it 2 hour long? I think it's a 2 hour long video of these two trying to beat Tartarus on legendary mode together.
It's hard. I don't know why, but
I thought that said start recording and I was gonna get pissed.
yeah, that could have been bad. Get real.
Get real.
I will get real.
No, you guys just couldn't beat Tartarus.
Yeah, it was really just that hard.
Now Halo 2.
No, it's not because it's that hard.
No, it's just that
no,
we
it's
suck.
because the both of you were idiots. The thing about Halo 2 on
Well,
legendary
both of
mode.
you.
Shut up. The thing about Halo 2 legendary mode on the final level, or maybe I had a skull on. Oh, it'd be hilarious if I had a skull on and I just fucked you guys over throughout the whole last
Same.
level.
And we'd never know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I wouldn't even remember.
And
at this
Donovan and
point.
I would hold the grudge against each other. You'd hold the grudge against us, and it was all skull.
that never happened.
Moral of the story is that
He sucks.
if
You
one player
suck.
dies, both players die. Which might have been a skull now that I think about it.
Yeah. Could it?
I might have fucked you guys over.
No.
Because neither of the other games had that.
Or it could have just been part of Halo 2. I wouldn't put it past Halo
I
2.
wouldn't either.
Halo 2,
Dude,
it
if
was
that
like
was a skull.
they made it to be painful.
They made it. No, here's the thing. Halo 2 is everything you want from Halo 1, but more. You get more story, more levels, more action.
I'm gonna do something quick. You can keep talking. I'm listening. I'm just gonna.
I think he's gonna research it. Just more.
Halo 2 also had a lot of controversies when it first came out.
Oh, I did not know
Like-
about this. Inform us.
For starters, they had this whole spiel on E3
Okay.
about how amazing the game looked. And I'll
Alright.
never forget the fact that they said there wasn't going to be any smoke screen
Oh,
stuff.
awesome.
Like, you know, they're going to show the real deal.
Yeah.
Everything that showed at E3,
Nothing said.
nothing was in the game.
Awesome. Awesome.
Sweet.
Sweet. Well, I mean, was it a different console? Because we played all the games on the Master Chief Collection, except for Halo 3. No, wait, we did that on the Master Chief Collection.
Well, we started it on
We started with
this,
that boy.
then we moved on to the Master Chief Collection.
Yeah.
Because
But despite what
Xbox
console it's on, it
fucking
doesn't really
sucks,
matter.
And for some reason, doesn't understand what Xbox Live guest means.
I don't know. We have to make like 50 accounts every time we go to play. But I'm interested in the controversy thing. I didn't know about that.
Halo 2 had a lot of controversies with it. A lot of people were not happy with the game when it originally came out.
I think that's completely valid. I mean,
Not just because
Like-
of the difficulty, just like it was
in comparison, or
Yeah.
okay.
Well, of course Halo
Oh, no
1
shit.
had nothing.
It's just the grounds, like we were thinking.
Yeah, Halo 1 was just Halo 1. Halo 2 was supposed to be the predecessor to Halo 1,
Right.
and it is. And it's a damn good predecessor.
It's like a house. There's nothing wrong with the grounds, but then 2 is the walls, and it's really hard to build walls.
Fucking beat you to death
I'm,
with the
I'm,
Master Sword.
I'm building this. I'm building the house.
Fucking
analogy.
energy sword. This is the Master Sword. I'm gonna go Zelda Ocarina.
Boop, boop, boop.
That was a skull.
What? No. What? No. I'm not gonna.
You had the.
Which
you
one do you
had
have?
the You had the iron skull on.
Wasn't that the one we unlocked? Was it? No. What? No.
Hold on. Iron skull, level high charity, difficulty legendary. Directions: when you enter The second and final large gravity lift, do not confuse with the smaller ones throughout the level. Look up. A skull will pass through you
there's
extremely
way we could've
quickly,
found it.
so you must start holding X a bit
We
before you
fucking
actually
got
pass
the
it and
skull
go.
on accident.
We
We
got
got
the
the
skull
skull
on
on accident.
Effect, when playing co-op, if either player dies, the game restarts both of you at your last checkpoint. The effect resembles the effect already in place on legendary difficulty, making it a
Oh.
somewhat redundant skull.
Already.
Melee attack does not have an effect on
Okay,
allies.
so it's not the skull.
So
it was already
might
in
be a
place.
skull.
No.
It might be the skull.
If it's
I have
already
no
in place
idea.
on legendary, then it wasn't the skull.
No
I
matter
think
what,
with
you
2 players
fucking
on
suck.
legendaries just suck.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's only for Halo 2. It's only
of
for
course it's
Halo
only
2.
for Halo 2.
Halo 2 is nasty to that respect.
But it's
The
still a
fucking-
good
Halo 2 is a
difficulty.
good game.
It's still a
I
good game,
like
though.
the game a
No,
lot.
it is.
I
It builds
enjoyed it.
story.
Yeah.
Not even from a story standpoint, just from a
Gameplay.
gameplay standpoint, it's fun, but
Yeah.
fuck, it's sometimes difficult.
I'd argue
Yeah.
it's the least fun of all of them.
You know what? I
actually
honestly
play.
kind of agree with what Nick has said here.
I don't trust either of your opinions because the last thing you two did was sat there. There's a timestamp from 4:50 to 6 a.m. to like maybe
of that.
6:30
Yeah.
of a video somewhere. It's probably on my phone.
No, move or die. That level. I'm not just thinking of Tartarus.
What the?
You're on a level where you start off, and if you stay still for a picosecond, you
Oh
die.
yeah. Oh. Fucking.
This would be
what
Nick.
level is it? The Great Journey.
Halo 2
The
just
Great Journey.
hurts sometimes.
The Great Journey. If you stand still for too
Oh my
long at the
God.
beginning of the level, you die.
I didn't get to play that one.
I think Cam and Gerbil played that one. I don't
Yeah.
think either of us played that.
Gerbil wasn't here.
So it
Oh,
was
for Halo
you two
2?
then.
Gerbil was only here for Halo 1.
He was only here
Oh.
for one.
Then Gerbil died.
We miss you,
He
Jeremiah.
got eaten by the flood and
Yeah.
became blue.
And the flood.
What?
And then it makes him go pop.
You're
God.
going insane.
No, the disgusting flood conversation we had earlier.
Oh,
Oh, about flood sex.
About flood sex, yeah.
Just because some dev decided to make the water white.
Some
Wait.
Dev decided to make cum water doesn't mean the flood have sex.
I don't think so because
Why does the grave mind have that?
they're parasites. They're
Did I ever tell you guys about the articles that said that Halo 3... I never did because you guys didn't play Halo 3 yet. We just finished Halo 3. We just finished the end cutscene. There was an article that came out saying that Halo 3 should... I don't know if it was like, should be canceled, taken off stores. Just
Okay.
moral of the
No,
story,
it's
someone
just
tried
take it
making
out.
the argument that Halo 3 is bad
Okay.
because Cortana in the Gravemind
Uh-huh.
symbolize rape.
When you I was thinking that when you brought that up. Now that you mention it, it kind of does seem like that, but that's just overthinking.
Bitch, how
I don't get
how
it.
What?
back alley
Of all of the
fucking
things.
logic. You have to be watching
I
some
honestly
twisted
do not
hentai
get it.
shit
Yeah,
to figure out
to
how
think-
that looks like rape.
Yeah, I don't get it at all.
I get
I
the
get
tentacle thing. I get the tentacle thing. That makes sense. But everything else in there? No.
Just changing without her will. But that's just how the flood works. That's not rape.
Parasites. It's parasites.
I was
Exactly.
about to say.
I would give
Nick.
reasoning, but it's just over exaggeration.
Listen, I've been assaulted by a leech before. I don't know what
I
you're
was
talking
about to
about.
say
Oh.
parasites are rapists. They enter your body without your permission.
Hey, wait. That guy has a good point. Hashtag cancel Halo 3.
Does this mean we can cancel mosquitoes now?
Please.
Mosquitoes.
Please.
Please
So.
go outside, you
Okay.
filthy, you mongrel.
All of that controversy with Halo 2 and Halo 3.
Oh, well, Cameron kind of already segued into Halo.
No, we still gotta finish Halo
We gotta
2.
finish Halo 2. What was your favorite part about Halo 2? And I can already guess.
Wielding
what
energy
your
swords.
Fucking, yep.
That's
There was
freaking
there was
awesome.
one upside with Halo
Yeah.
2, and it's wielding goddamn energy swords.
That's so fun. You
Yeah.
feel so powerful in that game. Except for when you don't and die by everything.
Donovan, we should have made a death counter.
That would be fun, but let's not do that. That's
Yes,
too late.
because you'd be the one who died the most.
Okay, yes, but I still enjoyed it.
We should have made a friendly fire counter in Halo
No!
3.
Yes, because you would have done it the most.
No! Fine. It was most of the time I
No, not fine. You killed us the most.
Oh!
You murdered us in cold blood.
It is not what it seems like.
Ooh.
It's actually
guys.
It's
Oh,
actually
You just
my
murdered-
bad.
It's actually,
I'm sorry. I didn't notice you were
No,
there.
it's a rape
Oh my
analogy.
God.
Yeah, it's all just a rape
I feel
analogy.
so
No,
bad.
Cam,
It's a
I
rape
hit you with the
analogy.
thing. I'm so sorry.
That's
Here,
what he
let me
says.
make it feel better.
No, I don't think you understand.
And then you got Nick. Donovan stabs Nick on accident. Nick goes, oh, ooga booga.
every time. And then
It
it's
starts
just-
killing
that's
Donovan.
But okay, it
That
still
has
would have been
nothing to
Donovan
do with the game.
most.
And then I decide to, then I pick up the controller and I
And then
beat
you hit Nick.
And then Nick beats me, and then I beat Nick, and then I blow myself up. That's the end of the conversation, by the way.
The Warthog suffered greatly.
Halo
because of
2.
Warthog
Yes.
fucking blew
that. It blew up.
The
After all we-
Warthog was gone.
After all of the fucking failed attempts we put it through, we then blew it up in a 1v1.
So we fucking so
Those are.
Donovan, what is your positive with Halo 2?
Halo 2. Let me think of a positive.
If you say Cortana feet, I'll fucking
No.
skewer you.
I mean,
He would never. Cortana's not Sonic.
when I think back to it, I
You
think
kiss-
Halo.
If you say Cortana boobs,
No,
I'll fucking
No.
skewer you.
no.
will.
I'm not thinking about that.
And
I'm
if you
thinking
say
completely different.
Cortana teeth, I had to go back to check that Cortana had teeth. She does have teeth. I will fucking skewer you.
Okay.
You're gonna say
I-
teeth. I knew
They had to
it. I
share
knew
the
it.
stick.
Okay, so I think my favorite part of Halo 2, and in my opinion the best part, is the story. Because, like with Halo 1, which was the ground, Halo 2 definitely did, like, so much more with it. There's too much to even explain. But, like, some of the things are, like, maybe the Arbiter is really cool. He's,
Arbiter's
like,
a badass.
he's a badass. And
Throughout the entire...
I don't want to
like,
explain the story.
Yeah.
The Arbiter
Last
is
two.
cool. He's like a bad guy turned good guy, kind of. And then, that's the only cool thing I can think of. It just it expands on the world. It goes from grounds to walls, to it can support whatever comes.
You know, I
next. And
completely
just really like
understand
it.
your
I really like
analogy, but I'm not gonna try to explain it for anyone else because it's just that clouded.
It's like the rape analogy. Only one person can understand it. And either way, if I'm explaining it, you'll understand what's going on.
I think we need to put him to bed. He's not.
No!
You're not making any sense.
You're not making any sense. You know what doesn't make
It's
sense?
like the rape analogy. Oh, yes, sure. The
Yeah.
analogy of rape.
That
Everyone knows the analogy of rape.
Everyone.
Nick literally said he didn't get it.
So I just disproved the argument.
No.
Yes.
Because of my stupidity.
I completely understand his house analogy, but it's so clouded and complicated that it would just make it worse to try to explain it.
Long story short, the story in Halo 2 was really good.
The best thing about Halo
And
2
I
is
liked
its
it.
writing.
The writing, yes. The dialogue
Every
in that
bit of
game
dialogue-
is really good.
There are so many good quotes. And just Halo 2 is like the best quote book of all time.
Mm-hmm.
It's got every single good one-liner. Besides, of course, let me ask the question, what's best one-liner of Halo 2?
You're an asshole. You should be silenced.
No, it's Halo 3.
Oh, Halo 2. I thought you were moving on because you said except and then
No.
you. So I thought we were moving on to Halo 3.
I don't
Halo
remember
2?
quotes. I'm going to be frank, I do not remember anything.
There were two
But I'm
quotes.
sure there was good ones that were pointed out.
There were two quotes. There was the "I know what the ladies like"
Something keeps it. Yeah.
from Sergeant fucking Johnson.
Yeah.
Johnson.
And then Cortana, when you're about to use the bomb, she says, "I know what you're thinking, and it's crazy." Fortunately for the both of us, I like crazy.
Oh.
Then, of course, the line, "What if you miss?"
What if you miss?
I won't.
I won't.
I jumped.
I don't. And
Did
then
then
we
he
insert
jumped.
that, or did we insert that, or did he actually say that? Because we were laughing so hard at the scene
I'm pretty
where
sure he
the
said he won't.
bomb sets off, and he just jumps across the fucking thing back to his ship. We were
That's
laughing so hard
impressive.
about
Yeah,
that.
I remember that.
Oh, yeah. Bounces
Pretty sure
off
he
the
said he
kiddie pool at
He
Mach
pushes it,
speed.
And then just goes all the way back. Don't think
I
that's
can't even
how
remember if there was a
it works,
one-liner there because we were just laughing.
No,
at it
no,
so
there's
much.
nothing.
pretty
There's
sure there
literally
was, like,
no
nothing there?
words.
We just inserted words.
Yeah, we just started saying random shit.
That's how good the writing in it is. You just like, it's just good, Nick.
All right.
You don't make any sense.
You don't make it.
Biggest negative of funny Halo 2.
Okay. Nick, I've said it a lot. You want to do something?
The pain. Why? Why does it have to be like that sometimes? That we've already talked about the great journey, right? And then the Tartarus level, not even up until Tartarus, before him. If you
Also.
do not run underground and take out the monkeys one by one, like a horror, like a
Yeah.
shitty horror movie, then you can't do it.
It's a lot
Or
of.
you could be an ultimate speedrunner, which is eventually what we did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because we
Which we had to
couldn't
resort
pick
to.
them
Fucking-
all off.
The Cortana level. You saw. I
Yes.
went dead silent for that, by the way.
It had to be done.
Like, I clicked into the gear where I just turn off my brain and say run straight.
Just do it.
And that's what I did.
And there's only one other level I remember that happening in. We'll get to that.
No.
That level was terrible. I didn't even play it.
Wasn't
That was
terrible.
terrifying.
I had fun.
It was horrifying.
What are you thinking of? What level are you thinking of?
Halo 3,
Flood.
Flood,
Yeah.
Library Act 3, Requiem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. That level's horrifying.
I love that level. We
The
should
little
talk about
gremlin
Halo 3.
ones.
Well, the threat I have, the looming threat, is that if you don't do something, I'll force them to play.
He's not making any sense now.
No, me either.
I'll force them to play the library. And it was
Oh,
originally the first library, which is hell.
It's
When
hard.
we played that one, and
Then I
a lot
said
of
there's a
looping.
library 2, which is not as bad, but it's Halo 2 difficulty.
So it's hard.
So it's still a bitch.
Yes.
Then there's Halo 3 with technically no library, but I say Cortana,
You think that's...
level 9, is like the library.
We had...
Because it enables your fight or flight
and I think that's
reflex.
That
the one
level
library I
is-
didn't play.
Yeah, that's the one me and Kane
And there
did.
were all the little gremlin ones.
It's like...
Terrible.
It's like...
All the doors are teeth.
It's psychological horror and it's like physical horror because like you can feel it, but like what it shows you at the same time, and what you know about the flood, it just like it's not. It's
That's where the
scary.
Flood's presence really came back. There were 2
Yes.
points in Halo 3 where the Flood really had their original presence. That was when they
Floodgate.
Floodgate.
Yes, when they
That's
first
it.
Floodgate when they first arrived on the scene. That was pretty terrifying.
That was fucking horrifying. If you play through that level, depending on if Cam wants to edit or not,
Probably not. Guarantee you not.
there is a few Marines that you can see.
They were running around and they were shooting at something.
Yeah,
No, you zoomed in on them on your screen. I saw that.
yeah. There are 2 Marines that seem to be like holding down a fort, and before you even like start seeing the flood, you can look
Because
across
I
the
zoomed in
map.
on that same place
Yeah,
after you did, and they were gone.
there are like maybe
No
2
trace.
Marines, and they just die. They just die. They're dead. They're gone.
They've never seen me.
They became dinner bone.
Dinner bone.
They went upside down. What the hell do you mean?
They became general.
Go to
I
bed.
lost it.
There's soup on your.
I was thinking the same thing. Yep.
No. Well, we talked about all Halo 2 negatives.
Yeah.
Halo 3.
Halo 3.
I can tell you fucking 1,000 pros.
There's a lot of good things about that game.
What is your con with Halo 3?
Con.
What is the negative thing that you felt about Halo 3?
Well, I think the gameplay was actually pretty good, so I can't really complain about that.
I mean, I'd be kind of confused if you did not think the
Yes,
gameplay was
exactly.
good.
Story was also good. Maybe a little less compared to 2, but that's just sequel stuff.
No, that's the problem
You think so?
that Halo 3 had. Halo 3 had
Yeah, I didn't think I would want to.
after Halo 2. Halo 2 is an amazing story game.
It's so much.
How do you top the best writing?
Exactly. You kind of can't.
Mm-hmm.
But there, obviously, it's still got that Halo charm and the writing charm. But with how good that Halo 2 was, you can't really top it.
Mhm.
So I'd say that's probably my only gripe with it. Other than that, gameplay is fun. Co-op is fun.
Yeah, everything really works.
Everything
Ties itself
works
together.
pretty well.
You got the charm of the first one, charm of the second one with the dialogue and in the gameplay.
It's the
just
roof
all-
of the house.
Shut the fuck up about your house.
I'm sorry. I don't know why. I don't know
It's
why
just
they
the bow on top. It's all wrapped up nice.
It's the roof.
Like a Christmas present? We went from a house to a Christmas present?
No, but people actually use the bow on top, and they don't use the fucking floor and the walls and the ceiling and the roof.
What? Shut up! Grounds, walls,
Yeah,
roof. I'm giving a visual representation.
Fucking don't care. You look like an idiot.
You look like an idiot.
No! I'm not going over here doing some moon rune signals to the camera.
Your 4K graphics.
You're
yeah.
4K graphics.
You're right.
You're 4K graphics. Look at this 4K graphic. Look at this.
4K
Look at this
glare.
Logitech Bird. Don't fucking say a word.
I don't even know what you were thinking I was gonna say.
Logitech Birdo. I fucking.
That is
fucking-
funny.
I
That
said
is
Don't say a
hilarious.
word.
It had to be.
Logitech camera that's supposed to be amazing, and yet I look like a single color.
Maybe if you tried moving closer. I don't know. I can see the pixels. It could also be lighting. But why are we doing camera gripes? That doesn't matter.
Because it looks fucking ugly. It's quite simple, Donovan.
That's true.
You're. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can do it.
No, you didn't do it right.
How do I do it?
Your voice is the only one that
Ground.
naturally turns the
Ground.
whole bar red.
No. Okay, shit. Grounds,
Ground.
walls, roof. Actually, no. It should be grounds, walls, roof, like that.
What are you talking about?
Why are we still talking about the house analogy? Just
I've never seen it go full red before until Donovan talked.
no.
Never
I can't even.
happened.
I can't even write what the fuck out. What do you mean? Wait,
Ground.
so
We're not talking
ground.
about this.
Grounds. Wall. Grounds. Frick, I forgot. Grounds.
you
walls,
forgot your own.
Wait.
Okay.
Roof.
Now I've seen two people make the full bar
Grounds, walls. Roof. Oh, there we go. I did it. It's
Explain to the
ground-
class, idiot.
There, on the bottom is grounds. On the side is walls, and on the top is roof. A line.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
2 lines. A triangle.
You
One,
went
two,
Houses
up.
are shaped like triangles?
You went up like this and then made a line like that, right?
Mm-hmm. But I meant to do watch. Line for 1. Wait. Lot. What?
We're
God!
moving on.
Move on. Grounds, walls, roof. 1, 2,
Your
3.
analogy makes no fucking sense.
I give up. I gave up on my analogy after I said it. I shouldn't have done.
Are you gonna use the garden as your next thing?
Yes. Actually,
And then you'll go to every functioning part of a subreddit.
Yes. I will. So, Nick, what did you think about Halo 3? What did you find?
I'm not picky at all. I think it was amazing. I had fun. There was a good story. It had the charm of both of the first two wrapped together nicely, and
A nice little roof over the Halo.
we're
house.
done with this.
No, I just.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, spoilers.
Spoiler
And I feel like-
alerts.
No matter what Halo 4 contains, it wrapped itself up nicely.
Yeah, I
It
personally
ended itself
think
just fine.
Oh, Halo 4 is like a chimney.
I like.
Oh my god, are you hearing this motherfucker?
No! Wait, I promise that was the last time.
fucking.
Yeah, so Halo 5 is like the coal burning in the furnace.
Okay, that is funny.
And
But
then
I won't even know because I haven't
the
played it.
prequel one is like the fucking skull
It's the
smashed
cement.
under the house.
Oh, no, but that doesn't help support the house. The thing is,
It's the dead fossils under the ground.
that fuel that turn into coal. Oh, and right over here, we actually have something from Halo.
Freak out. We don't have a normal gun to bring onto the show,
Unfortunately,
so I have an assault rifle.
a UNSC assault rifle from Halo with air.
Makes funny noises. Hey Nick, get over here.
Nick, what are you doing
Yeah?
over there? We're still talking.
Get over here.
We haven't even gotten to
What?
Spoiler alerts.
the spoiler alerts for Halo 3.
Be honest with me.
Okay.
How'd it feel?
I didn't
When
care.
you saw-
I did not care. I'm going to be frank with you. I did not
When
care.
I saw what?
I was gonna say when you saw Miranda Keys die.
I did not care.
I'm gonna be frank. I don't know what's going on.
Well, what about you, Cam?
And then it already
It's
happened.
sad. We've seen her since Halo 2.
I forgot about her.
You
She's the
forgot
daughter to
about-
Captain Keith.
You forgot about one of the main characters?
Oh, she's a main character? I always just count Master Chief and Arbiter.
Guys, in the Harry Potter series, who's that one woman again?
Hermione Granger. I know
I'm
exactly
sorry, I
who you're
forgot
going
about.
for.
I
No!
forgot about
She-
who that was.
I know
She's
exactly.
a main character.
I knew exactly
Really?
who you were
No,
going for.
actually, it's because she's a woman.
You
Wait,
go to
wait.
bed.
There's this blue. I think she's blue. I think there's this blue girl
Cortana's actually
from
important to the
Halo.
story.
Who is? Oh, bull fucking
Siri.
shit.
What?
Miranda Keys
She's
is
also-
very important to the story.
Yeah, she dies.
That
From the council. When she's-
now, if you say you feel nothing about this, you are a heartless motherfucker. Sergeant Johnson.
that
That was sad.
that kind of hit hard. I won't
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah,
From all the
because he's the original dude from
all
all the way in
the
Halo
bullshit
1.
he survived.
I
And then
know.
this little Halo, or this little Portal 2 fucker lasers him and he's dead.
Wow.
That hit home.
That did,
Survived-
honestly.
He survived the flood.
He survived the flood. He survived a whole ring blowing up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I still don't know how he did that.
I know how he did it. I read how he did it. That still doesn't mean it makes any fucking sense.
Whatever's done is done.
Like building a house.
Don't.
It'd be like, no, it'd literally be like surviving a nuclear explosion by hiding in a fridge.
That's an
Well, yeah,
Indiana
'cause
Jones
fridges are cold.
reference.
No, I mean, it's like that. It's like that. It's nonsensical,
But it works.
but it just makes sense.
It-
That's how Sergeant Johnson
That's
lives.
how confirms. Yeah.
Just fucking make a JoJo reference. Do I have to shine the fucking script thing
He
up that
lives
says-
by the laws of King Crimson.
I haven't
For
made
King
a
Crimson
JoJo
lives
joke.
by the laws of
Say.
Pain.
I haven't been
Oh,
JoJo
okay,
in a
there
fat
you go.
minute. I had to do one.
Diavolo lives by the laws
Spoilers.
of Sergeant Johnson.
Spoilers for JoJo.
Oh, I'm sorry. The happy hour that's never gonna come
You're-
out.
The preview is still one of the funniest things I've seen, though.
Preview's up. The other like raw footage is somewhere on my devices.
It's gone.
Let's call it raw sewage.
Raw sewage, yeah.
We were so dumb.
Dude. By we,
It's
you
all
mean.
good, but
No,
the
it
video,
is, but
the
it's
video
like-
is 60 gigabytes.
Why?
The video
We just
is
spent
60
so much time.
gigabytes. Literally doing anything with it breaks my computer to its core.
God.
Because
we just go
because
on.
Gerbil got on his hands and knees for parts 4 and 5.
And then he just said recently, part 5 sucked.
Yeah, he said part 5 sucked. And part 1 is still his favorite. I think.
is?
Yes.
No, I think part
No.
4 is his favorite.
Yeah, everyone
It was 4 and then
started saying
1.
part 4 is their favorite.
That's what
I have no
originally
clue where the
was.
vendetta against part 5 came from.
I
I'm
never
gonna
thought
say
it
it.
was
I'm
bad.
gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
Joe,
I
you're happy about
dislike part 4.
Woo! That's okay. You can have
You know
your own
why?
opinion.
Because it rhymes with Halo Part 4. And 4 is bad. So JoJo Part 4 bad.
And Mista part 5 hates 4.
Exactly. So bad.
So, if it's bad...
4?
So that's Sergeant Johnson.
If it's bad in JoJo, it's
So
bad
that's
in
Sergeant
Halo.
Johnson, huh?
Yes.
He was a guy.
He was a
And
guy.
I'm kind of really not happy that he's dead. Oh well, it's not like he was ever going to
Everyone
be used
from
in the next
Halo,
game.
everyone, literally everyone besides the Arbiter in Chief are now dead.
Oh my god. They're never seen from
UNSC
again?
wise.
Oh my god. Is 4
'Cause
in
Hort-
like the future?
Well,
Well,
It ended with
Yes and
them
no.
putting out a
How-
beacon.
okay. it was
and
like a
just
time
putting out a
thing. It was
beacon,
weird.
and then I'll give you a little spoiler alert. They get picked up by the wrong people.
Oh, don't tell me who.
I'm
What?
gonna
That's
fucking
no.
break
That's
your
not.
spines.
Of all of the things to compare it to, I couldn't have even thought of
I'm gonna
that.
press the B button so hard on you, it's gonna melee kill you in the back. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna melee kill you in the back from your front.
Are you trying to build a house here?
I'm trying to.
That's not. No.
Anytime someone's making a bad analogy, are you trying to build a house?
Are you? It's not that. It wasn't that. You know what
No, it's a fucking
I could have compared it to anything simpler. I just went with the first thing that came to my mind.
Yes, and the first thing that came to your mind made no goddamn sense.
Well, that's true, but it still works. Like that rape analogy.
Quizleps.
Quizleps.
See, that's the first thing that came to my mind, and it didn't make any fucking sense. Neither did their house.
I mean, it's a house. What else do you want?
So that 2021, huh?
Oh
That's
yeah,
2021, eh?
we're spending it very wisely. And I'm enjoying
What was the pros of Halo 3?
pros. Well, gameplay.
What was your favorite level
What favorite level?
of Halo 3?
Oh, honestly, I think that's also another good point in
8.
Halo 3. Is that all of the levels were really fun.
Yes, but 8 was the Halo level. It's the
Eight is
pinnacle
the
of all
Halo
Halo levels.
I agree.
You have absolutely everything.
We
Mhm.
split that up.
8
that was fun.
is the
Your twists, your
perfect
turns,
Halo
your
level.
one-liners, your
Dramatic
covenant,
deaths,
yeah, your
Oh yeah. I almost
deaths, your
forgot.
covenants, your friendlies, your
your
everything.
amazing one-lines.
Your lines, your story building, your gameplay. The gameplay was pretty good though.
The whole thing.
The whole thing?
The whole thing with you. As a kid, that level blew me away. When you got to team up with the Flood. That is still probably one of my favorite just experiences in Halo. Because you can't see that coming.
No, there's no,
No.
way to.
No.
There's no way.
Like, I knew Truth was gonna get infected, of course, but
Yes, but
that's obvious. And then they
Of
just
all
bring
of-
that out of nowhere.
But, like-
and then they just become
like-
bad again.
the Flood is bad.
Yeah.
You know the Flood. They're
Yeah.
bad.
They're bad, exactly. But now they're good because they don't want.
No, you fool! They're good for a moment to make you feel bad about being bad!
So that they're actually helping.
So that you kill
And
the...
captain last
So that you feel like you can. I didn't even hear what you
I
said.
said and caption The Last of Us 2.
Game.
Hey, what you're doing there, kid? It's bad.
So here's a game to make you feel bad!
Feel bad.
That's a game. It's a game that exists.
That should not be so funny.
But it's-
So that flood, huh?
So that flood, eh?
Those liberals.
Flood is dead.
They're gone.
No, they got pranked.
Definitely.
Why would they ever
Right?
come back?
Right.
That would never
Because
happen.
the Halo is it's still there, but gone.
That would never happen.
Because they just
You know,
destroyed the
in Halo Infinite, there is a pug
Okay.
that's a voice actor right now. Is making little... I can't make the noises with my mouth.
Yeah, didn't they use a pug to make the flood noises?
I remember that.
And for Halo Infinite, they have a pug.
Is it the same one?
Donovan, the flood would never come back.
Flood would never come back.
No.
That would never happen.
That just never happened.
Well, hopefully the game is pretty good, but that
Hello,
is...
you mean the delayed game?
Oh, sorry, the delayed game.
We're in the era of cyberpunk.
It's 2021.
It's 2077.
It's 2022.
This will be 2007.
I have
This will be-
Cyberpunk over there.
We're already wasting our 2013.
Oh yeah.
I'm already wasting my 2015 playing Black Ops 3 multiplayer.
I'm wasting 2016 playing Geometry Dash. Oh my god, I needed to get a life.
To be fair, we all played Geometry
did.
Dash.
We did. That is fun. But
You didn't play Geometry Dash.
she didn't.
Loser. Nerd.
Nerd. I'm actually really good at geometry.
Yeah, that's
now.
right. Push up your DX racer you will be in.
Accept the loss.
How about?
I'm going to bed.
You're not going to bed.
No, I was.
You're
I'm
gonna
going
build
to
a house.
bed.
No.
You're gonna build a house.
You're gonna build a bed and explain how each part is like Halo.
Oh, I can already see it now. Frame, match. Oh, wait, no, that
Oh
that
my
analogy
God.
actually doesn't work.
That analogy.
The house
doesn't
Yes.
does work, but it's so
No,
work.
a
That
bed
one
doesn't
does.
work.
I'm sorry, Nick. The bed doesn't work.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Because
But the walls?
yes, because the
Beautiful.
walls are the supporting part, and they also look good and like. But
They
they're
look
not
good.
always. Yeah,
But they're not always what, Donovan?
I don't know.
I
I made that up
have
on the
no
spot.
idea.
I have no idea.
What were they not? You seem to have stopped your conversation
thinking,
a bit short
Because I'm
there.
trying to compare it to Halo 2. So, Halo 1 is the grounds. It's all good. Nothing that you can really, that you would need to improve on.
Same conversation 3 times in the last 50 minutes.
Gonna
No.
label this video "How to Make a House."
No. And then the walls, they're there and they're really good. But at the same time, I'm stumped. What do,
You're stumped.
yeah, what's the problem?
I don't know how to make a house.
I don't know how to make an analogy of comparing a house to Halo.
That don't make a comparison of a house to being Halo.
Well, what else do you
Think
want me
of
to...
literally
You're
anything else.
I don't know how to make an
Anything.
antivirus.
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
you just learn how to do chemistry. How Halo is in relation to... I don't know, a house is the only thing I can really think of. I'm gonna be frank with you.
Why is it a house?
I've never made any other comparisons with 3 things, all with differentiating, like, parts.
But why a house?
I don't know. Because the only thing I thought of was, like, support. Because walls support... Ground supports walls, walls supports roof. And it progressively gets better. But it kind of doesn't, but, like... I don't know. Shouldn't it be...
This is.
You know what?
I understand where he's coming from. I
I'm
understood this the whole time.
trying.
But explaining it to someone who didn't get it at first, this probably just sounds worse.
Yeah, now that I'm like thinking it over, it's no. This is a bad analogy.
I've entirely lost you.
You know what? I think I'm gonna scrap the house analogy.
There we
Really?
go. 49 minutes in. The house analogy is gone.
And the whole entire game of Halo has been explained.
Actually, I shouldn't say timestamps because
Up till 4.
it's gonna. A lot of this is gonna.
Who cares? No, it probably won't.
No.
Sometimes raw footage is
Nick,
a lot better.
Nick,
though.
you're expecting me to edit.
Well, what am I, Jacob?
Oh,
Nip.
so many times. So that Joker happy hour camp.
What is that coming out? I've never seen anything besides a screenshot
I
from
said
that.
so many.
Yeah, there was a
Fucking
lot
things.
of controversy there.
Ow.
You can upload that to a different site.
It's the lost episode.
Yeah, the happy hour.
No, I have
lost
like
episode.
5. I've like
I'm sure
6
there's
episodes
so
of
many.
Happy Hour that I just sat there and said I'll upload these one
Yeah,
day."
exactly. There's so many.
And I will.
like 'em.
I'll upload them eventually.
Yeah, you'll add them to your upload schedule, Cam.
My upload schedule.
Your
I'm on break right now, Donovan.
Oh.
I feel so good to be alive.
on break for 2 years.
Fucking, I got an 8
too
terabyte
bad.
card.
Now you have all the storage that you need
Yeah.
to make videos.
No, I realized that I had 80 plus videos just sitting there in my D drive, and I said,
Right, and now you
well,
have
I
to
have to do something with these.
just delete them. Let goes all that storage.
No, Donovan, I have 80 videos. Some of
Right.
these videos I actually tried on. Some of these videos are 5-minute videos of me spastically spamming my keyboard. One of them,
Who is that?
What?
What? Someone for all our viewers at home, someone from Steam decided to play a game while we are recording. And now our host is setting up a screen capture.
He's the host who drinks the most.
Yeah.
what the fuck does that mean?
What? I think they invited you to do something at 7:28 a.m. Omayo Moshindaru invited you to.
I never want to interact with people who are willingly up at 7 a.m. unless they weren't.
Oh my
sleeping.
god, yeah.
How could it be that?
Unless it's for work. Who in their right mind?
No, that's why I
Who
said
in
willingly.
their right
I'm
mind?
up at 5 a.m. like 5:30 on school mornings. But like
Yeah, I'm up at 6 on school mornings. Like,
willingly
4.
up at 7 a.m.
yeah. Willingly up
I'm
that
not
early.
willingly up at 4.
I know. Oh. Well, hey, we're up at 7:30 right now.
We didn't go to sleep.
Yeah. I've been up since, like, 1.
And no one ate dinner that night.
And no one. You're right. I'm the only one who didn't ate dinner that night.
Alright,
I love women.
this is a train wreck.
It's the end.
Nick, get over here.
But I'm pretty satisfied. I think we did a lot. And I think that was a good overview of the first 3 games. There was a lot of good stuff. There was not that much bad stuff.
Halo
But it was fun.
tier list.
Oh.
Actually, no, I have a better question. Which game had the best bop?
What do you mean?
1. Wait.
Best music?
1.
3.
I don't, honestly, I don't remember any of the music from
3
2,
felt like 1,
except Tartarus.
But better.
but 1 harder. Yeah.
But I like 1 because it was the grounds and like.
Was it the floor of the house?
No.
Was it the floor?
No, it was the.
Was it the pavement outside?
Oh, why didn't I think about that?
Was it the frogs being flattened in the driveway?
Yes.
Was it the car?
No, it was. It was
Oh,
just.
sorry. I forgot. The car isn't here yet.
You're right. You need all
You
the
have to
inner
wait for the
mechanics of
kids.
that. And yeah, exactly. But yeah, it just
There was a Halo
basic.
family in the first place.
I just like the first game's music because it's just traditional, just music. It's just music. The game, and then its leitmotifs
It had
are used throughout
Africa.
the games.
It had Africa. That's all that
That's fun.
mattered.
Halo 1's is my favorite. What about you, Cam?
Halo 2 had some fucking bops.
I don't remember
Yeah.
any from 2, but I'm sure
And
it
it
was.
had the guitar. Never fucking make that noise.
I'm just playing guitar.
That's not playing a guitar.
I was close.
Guys, this song,
I feel like a straight face in a sea of moaning emojis and crying emojis. That's what I feel like right now.
I'm going to be
pleading
honest.
face, pleading face,
Hot and bothered
pleading
face.
face, hot and bothered face, pleading face,
Blank face.
Crying blank.
You just said black face.
No, I said blank.
B-A-N-C-K.
I thought you just said it. Bleeding face, crying emoji, bleeding face, black face.
You're the one making it this way.
Of course.
bleeding face.
No, it's not. It's not that funny. But it is. It's over. Just end it. It's almost an hour long. We've said what we need to. The music is good in all of the games.
Halo tier list.
What now?
Which Cortana had the best boob?
1. 2.
I'm gonna be honest. I only remember Cortana as a voice. I mean, she was a blue figure.
Purple.
Blue.
Purple.
Cyan.
Oh!
Sus.
Bum, 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 bum.
Ass.
Red.
Blue.
I'm red. I'm sus. Oh no!
That happy hour is over.
Want to fucking end the video?
Please! It should have been ended like 5 minutes ago.
Remember how to build houses if you take anything from this.